Hi, I'm Dr. Bonnie Clipper, the Chief Clinical Officer at Wambi. Today, I'm here with Jonathan Metter, Psychotherapist and Mindfulness Expert. We want to share a few moments of insight, gratitude, and inspiration with you. Jonathan, thank you for taking the time to be with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Jonathan, what thoughts and insights can you share with our healthcare heroes and leaders at this difficult and challenging time?
You know, something to share with our healthcare heroes, and I think it extends to everyone who's living through this pandemic right now, but particularly those on the front lines, is the idea of respecting your humanity. Respecting your humanity means essentially compassionately acknowledging that we have limits, that we're imperfect, and therefore we should really withhold judgment of ourselves and others when unhealthy environmental demands lead to seemingly unhealthy reactions and responses in our mind and body. So all the energy and information that our mind-body system, if you will, is taking in, it's changed greatly, particularly for people on the front lines, both in quantity and quality. So in response to this change, your system is bound to make attempts to get your attention in an effort to say, you know, whoa, something's very different here. You better stop. And it's almost like we have these human check engine lights, but it's not as friendly and just a little beeping sound like it is in the car. It really expresses itself, you know, with a whole host of physical and mental symptoms like anxiety, depression, GI issues, headaches, body aches. And it's really about how we respond to these symptoms, which are really our system saying, pay attention to me. I'm either getting too much of something that I don't need or not enough of something I do. A simple way to respond to this is to bring your mind home to your body. Notice where your breath is. If you're breathing in your chest, that's a way of breathing that corresponds to excitement and stress, while belly breathing corresponds to safety and relaxation. When we breathe into our bellies, when we have controlled breathing, it triggers a parasympathetic response and helps to decrease the sympathetic nervous system's fight or flight response that we're having. So I would just invite these healthcare workers to, throughout their day, let their mind come home to their body. Notice where you're holding your breath, what kind of posture you have at any time, how are you moving about in your day, and how can you make gentle shifts in the way your body is expressing your emotional state in order to create more containment and security throughout this time of really being taxed by these environmental demands that they're going through.
Wow, that's really good information. And as you were talking, I noticed even myself, I became very aware of where I was breathing. So thank you for the reminders. We often take these things for granted, and it's important to be kind to ourselves. Where can people find you, Jonathan?
So the most simple way to find me is through my website, jonathanmetter.com, M-E-T-T-E-R, Metter. And feel free, anyone watching, if they're interested in learning more about these types of techniques, mindfulness-based approaches to self-regulation and emotional regulation, feel free to email me through the website or give me a call. I'm happy to connect with you.
That's awesome. Thank you. I'm Dr. Bonnie Clipper, and remember, at Wambi, moments move us.